I've been talking to you, and I've been telling people it's been long since the PLP and the FNM had this country in a firm grip. And they're doing whatever they feel like doing. They're manipulating us, talking all kind of fool, handling us in any kind of way, and we still supporting them. I've told you to go to the polls and vote in protest. Support alternative candidates. Support independent candidates. Galvanize behind different persons. Galvanize behind credible people instead of crooked colors. You understand what I'm saying to you? It is not enough for someone to be PLP or FNM, and that determines that whether you vote for them or not. They must have integrity. They must represent well. They must have been doing something in their community at the very least to warrant giving them support. Lincoln Bain and the COI, Coalition of Independence, has been doing an amazing job of bringing the people of the Bahamas up to speed on what has been happening in this country, unbeknownst to us. We are thankful for their contribution so far, and they haven't even gotten into Parliament yet, other than by that young man crossing over and joining them, giving them a position in Parliament. Lincoln Bain, just through social media, just through his ability to communicate and use these things, these apps, used it to share all of this information with the people. What's that? To share information about national insurance and how the money was being abused. To share information about all of the various government departments. Let me tell you a story. Let me put it to you this way. BISX. Anybody know what BISX is? BISX. Anybody know what it is? BISX is the Bahamas version of the Securities Exchange Commission that they have in the U.S. They call it the SEC. But we have what we call the Bahamas International Securities Exchange. Okay? When BISX was originally formed, it was not headed by a Bahamian. It was headed by a foreigner. And you know, it was supposed to be designed to help us with our stock structure and all that other stuff. And so, it was also supposed to work where Bahamians could buy in. But here's the thing. When BISX was started, they were not taking poor Bahamian money. Or they were not taking small man money. They were dissing us. And they were not taking the small man money. You see, our money is too small. We don't want that. You understand what I'm saying to you? Now, here's the thing. Who manages BISX? And who keeps an accounting? And who is there telling us what's really going on? And how do we know that what they're telling us is the truth? We don't know. We can only go based on what they tell us. But BISX had a structure set up where they still needed money, but they refused to allow poor, small, average payments to be involved. This is at the start. Now, I don't know what they're doing today. But they went behind the poor Bahamians, went to national insurance, and got Bahamian money. The money of the same poor Bahamians, and they poured that into BISX. That is how BISX got its start. With the same poor Bahamians' money. That's how they got their start.